Good morning, good morning. Can you guys all hear me? Good morning, Kiefer. Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Vicky. Awesome. Ik hou van Belgische waffles. Nice, Scott. Good morning, Alan. We're just doing an evaluation of how the market's looking. A lot of stocks are up, but the problem is right now it's kind of a mixed day because you have stocks that are in the red and green. The majority of them, almost all of them, are less than 1% down or less than 1% up. So it's a very mixed day. So you have to be very careful when it's a mixed day like that, because it could force all the stocks to go one way pretty quickly on you. And on my list, only two stocks are positive 1% or higher. So we will be careful. Good morning, John. Good morning, Juliana. Good morning, Mario. Looks like things are wanting to go more red right now. So let's see here what we are going to do. Let's see. Where's our trailing stop on AMD? What's the worst case scenario if it drops 30 cents worth? 150 shares of those will leave. We're gonna set it up for another 150 as well. Another one. Okay, it did get me out of those. Played it safe. We're gonna play it safe again with these 150 shares. Yeah, I'm very quiet today. I'm just a bit tired. Looks like HPAN is still struggling. More stocks are turning green again, but still within the mix line. Most of them are still within the 1% down or up. So we have to be still more careful. Alright, got me out of those. Alright, currently we're at $189. We'll see if we can keep that going. We got AMD. It is climbing, so let's see if we can keep trading it. We'll use 1,000 shares this time for a buy. $123,000. It is nicely moving. A little pullback right here. We're gonna trade off of it though. Okay, looks like it's trying to struggle. Let's see what it does here. Talk with my chest. Thanks, Scott. Okay, looks like it wants to keep going. So it is in the overbought territory, but it's doing a really nice movement. Let's see what it does here. Little pullback. So we'll probably place a buy here soon, as soon as it's done with this pullback. Looks like it's done with its pullback and wants to keep going. So we're gonna buy at 70. So as soon as it goes back to 70, and the ask it's in the 80s right now. If it can go back to the 70, it'll buy us in. There's 73, 74, 75, 77. Okay, we got in. Okay, now we automatically set a quick sell order because it's shooting up. And we set it up for 125.15, but if we mouse over right here, we can actually get out at 125.34. So we got a nice 64 cents movement. So now today's profit, No, I'll hit the new. Now today's profit is, okay, pen, is $828. You guys just saw me make. It's still climbing up more, so yes, we could have gotten more out of it, but it's best to go in, go out, lock it in, move on. Because the problem is, yes, it went up higher, but see how right here it's so high on this indicator? It's in the way over bought territory, so I don't know how long that climb is going to keep going. So we just want to be careful. Wow, all in less than 15 minutes. Yes, $828 in less than 15 minutes so far. But we will keep going. It's doing a pullback. A lot of them are doing that pullback. Like here's Tesla. Here's doing a little pullback too. Let's check out some others. Here it's doing a pullback. So we'll see what it wants to keep going and doing. We still have 15 more shares. We'll just set up a trailing stop. We'll set it up, this one, for 0.50. So that way if it keeps going, then we're good there. We'll keep making us more money. Thanks, Vicky. Okay, Apple's pulling back. Yeah, bank stocks are pulling back still. Okay, and at 8 o'clock, at 8 o'clock we will do the drawing. So if you have any questions, concerns, if you have anything that you want to talk about, tell us about your weekend. It's perfect time to do that. If you hear my dog barking, I apologize. You shouldn't have to hear him because I got this headset that gets rid of a lot of background noise. So, but if you do, he's just not in the room right now, so that's why he's barking. So what would you say is the biggest temptation when you're trading? The biggest temptation when I'm trading is leaving the money in there and hoping that you can get a lot of money out of it. That is the biggest temptation because when you're playing with $100,000, you're gonna be like, oh man, yes, let's make thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars today. Let's make 10%. Let's make $12,000 only using 100,000. Um, so the temptation is to go for bigger plays and risk your trading, which is a temptation for everybody. But you should just fight that temptation, and slow and steady wins the race. That's what I say. So if you can keep trading over and over and over again and going for small wins, it really adds up. And that's how I trade. Good. I'm glad you can't hear the dog with his barking. Do you have any promotions going on for adding money with you? Yeah, so the promotion that we have currently going on is a 50% match bonus. So if you add $1,000, you get $500 added to your account on the first of the following month. You would be required to hold it for 1 year because we do try to make that back so we can make profit off of it back. If you withdraw within that 1 year term, that is perfectly fine. You do lose. Okay, so it did sell 15. You do lose the 50% bonus, but any money that you made because you were holding it for several months, you can keep. It looks like stocks in general are pulling back on the tech sector. You have Tesla as well right now. But I'm not too worried about Tesla. I think it will climb. Started on the side here, even though the indicators are pointing down. It really didn't drop too much in the actual price according to how much the stochastic dropped, so that's a really good sign. Good morning, Aaron. How are ya? I seem to have a little bit of a cough right now, but that's okay. It's entering back into that positive territory here. So let's try again. It's a good sign. Very good, very good. We bought it at 126.332. Okay, we're going to sell it already at the 50 mark is where we're selling it. Setting our selling price. Pull back for just a second, but we're going to keep that price at 126.50. It's 48, 47, 50. We're out. See very small movement, but you just saw another, basically another 17 cents movement. So now we'll go to new. And now you can see we are at $1,031 profit for today. Alright, it's pulling back a little bit, I see on the price. Nope, there it continues to jump. It is crossing that 80 line right here, so I'm going to be careful. Yep, it was good to be careful because it dropped again in the 30s. We'll get ready to do it again. We're waiting for a better setup right now because it's still kind of at the top and it's struggling. So we're not going to go in right now. We're going to wait. It's hitting back in the 30s and started lower, but look a little bit to the side. Still going to wait because it's starting to curve here. It's in the 20s, teens, 20s. Let me know if you guys have any questions about how I trade, what you just saw. If you have questions about it, please bring it up. It's back in the 40s. Still struggling here though. It's still at the dangerous point even though it's starting to go back in the 50s. Okay, so the high of the day is 62. This candlestick is 60 for the high. Next one 61. Not the high yet, but 62 is the high, so we'll see if it'll break it. Still, this is a little bit concerning here. Remember, if you haven't subscribed, please do so if you want to be entered into the drawing. The drawing happens in 5.5 minutes. Sitting back in the 30s, 40s. 50s. 57, 60. 30s, 40s, 30s. See, it's a little bit red right here, so we're waiting. '30s, '20s. And make sure to set your subscription to public. That's right. Please do that before you subscribe. Otherwise, if you do it after you subscribe, then I still won't be able to see it. So make sure you do it before you subscribe. '40s. It's kind of evening out right here. So what we're calling this is a high consolidation. So the chances of it pulling back are pretty high. The chance of it climbing is a lot lower because it's consolidating at the top. How's it going, Jeff? So So Jeff, we're already currently up $1,031 during the live stream trading already. So we're doing good. It's back in the 30s right now. It's still struggling, so we're holding off. 20s, 30s. So we made some money on this climb right here, but now that it's struggling, we'll see what we're gonna do. It's in the teens, so it is crossing right here on the MACD. So that's really key indicator that it's, of the drop that it's trying to do. As you can see, it pulled back, so it wasn't crossing. It was touching it, but not crossing for a second. So this indicates that this candlestick right here is still not confirming the drop. So we need a candlestick confirming that it's going to cross the drop. If it does, then we'll move forward. Am I using a 5 minutes on the other screen? No, I'm actually using currently 15 minutes there, but I do use 5 minutes all the time as well. So 5 minutes, it's on a nice climb right now. It's about to touch the red line. If it can touch that and rebound, great. Technically, it is still considered to be in an uptrend because on the 15 minutes, it's above this red line. So that's a good sign. 1 minute, it's already rebounding right here a little bit. So we'll see if it did cross here and it confirmed the crossing, but it's not really dropping too much. So we need to have more movement out of it before we can do anything. Still have the cough. So it's in the teens right now. It is curving right here. That's a good sign. Let's see if it can cross the red line, and it is trying to cross. So we'll get ready to. It might do, let's see if it'll do a pullback first before it's climb, or it might just start climbing. This is a really good sign right here. So we're going to jump in. So 31, 20, okay, pull back. So we were about to jump in. Luckily we didn't. So it's kind of fluctuating too much, but single digits. And let's see if it will drop below 126 or not. Okay, so we got Tesla starting to drop. So let's see, Tesla 1,000 shares, $920,000. Let's actually put Tesla in this box for a second. See if we short it or not. Because this is a major support line. The one is the 938.10. So if we get a candlestick that starts below that, then there's a high chance that we're going to short almost $1 million worth. Meantime though, let's go back to AMD while we're waiting. And I will watch the price of Tesla right here and right here. See what it does. And it looks like this is trying to climb back up, but it's struggling right here. So we'll put AMD here. When did I first get into stocks? I actually got into stocks in 2015. That's when I started learning it, and in 2016 is when I went all in. Alright, Tesla struggling here. Still kind of struggling here, but we'll see what happens. That stochastic is super low. So doing a short on a stock that's so low on the stochastic is a little bit more riskier. Not too risky, but a little bit more riskier. Okay, let's pull him down here. And it pulled on Tesla as well. So right here, we'll do 934, 935. Let's put Tesla here real quick. So 935, we'll hit short. Yeah, we'll hit short on 935. So we're waiting to get in with 935,000. We just got in. And we're going to cover that at 934. It did pull back a little bit up, but not too bad. So we're only going for a $1 movement. It's still technically in its downtrend, so this little pullback I'm not worried about. Forties, 30s, 02, 01, boom. So what you guys just saw me do, so $1,031 is what we were at. So if it hit new and go to back to today's gains, now I'm at 2,026 for today. So again, just do small trades and it all adds up. No need to go for big trades because that's how you lose. Unless you're a long-term trader where you're going to be holding stocks for months at a time, then it's okay to hold. But if you're day trading, 95% of day traders, they lose. It's because they, like Scott was saying, for the temptation, they like to hold and hope for a lot of a big win, one big win, and it's the small and steady wins that is going to make you thousands. Okay, well, we are actually 6 minutes past the time frame that I gave for the random roll generator. So let's go and do the random roll generator. Okay, we currently have 104 people on the list for the random roll generator. for the weekly drawing. So that's what we're going to go for right now. So we're going to do just some random ones right now. These don't count for the winners. So if you see it, it won't count right now. Just so you guys can see that it's completely random, literally using a random roll generator. 15, 61, 72, 96, 56, 65, 99, 66, 82, 13, 104. So here we, if this would have been a real one, the person with 104 would have won. 54, 22, 50. Okay, so we're going to put this at 1 real quick. So now you have 1. We're going to put this back at 004. So now the next one, as I'm kind of watching stocks right here on the right hand side and on the left. So now the next roll will be today's winner. Are you guys excited? Nervous? You know what we should do? We should wait for 1 more minute at the 09. And in the meantime, you guys should put on here, if you won the $1,000, what would you do with it? What would you do with the $1,000 that we're giving away at 09? Good morning, Ron. Also, when you've subscribed, it's a good idea to hit the bell icon. That will notify you when we go live. Oh, nice, Keefin. That's very nice. I did not know that. So, very nice. Keefin's a lot smarter with this stuff than I am. I'm just okay at trading stocks, and I'm not too much of a technical person. He's amazing. Okay. Scott, reinvested. Alan, invested back. Both very good answers. Aaron, put it directly into my trading account. Very good. I love it. Brandon, make you invest it. I love it. Ron, gonna give some for my family and then taking a break with my girlfriend for Valentine's Day. You gotta spoil your girlfriend. John, give it right back to you. I love it. I love it. All right. Well, let's see here. We are past the 09, so the next roll is the winner. In 3, 2, 1. Number 22. Let's see here. 22. Okay. That is actually really funny because they were last week's winner. So the Cool Mormon, you actually won again. So remember, guys, you can be a repeat winner. It's not just a one time, it is a repeat winner. We are doing this literally 52 weeks total this whole year. So there will be chances that you could be a repeat winner. Just like this guy, he just got really lucky and is a repeat winner. So congratulations, the Cool Mormon. Please reach out to me to claim your profit of $1,000. If you don't claim it within 30 days, you lose the opportunity to claim it. So please reach out to me as soon as you can. Congratulations. All right, and then keep in mind, guys, this number, your number that is attached to you, does not change. It stays within the Excel, that I have with the Excel sheet with your number attached. It will never change. So if you don't know your number, please ask for it right now. I'll be more than happy to give you that number so that way uh, you are aware of your number because we want to make sure that you get excited and when you see your number, you're like, yes, that's my number, and not have to wait for me to say who actually won because I have to go back to my Excel sheet after I do the roll and see who won. So let me know if you need to find out your number, and we'll be more than happy to give it to you. In the meantime, I'm going to keep trading. We'll do the live stream for another 3 more minutes. We'll stop at 8:15. Take this time as well for Q&A. So if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them. Let me know uh, anything else. What's my number, Brandon? Let's see here. So Brandon, your number is number 7. Okay, it's pulling back down. What about the rest? Pulling back down. It did climb a little higher here to 127 for a second. Did Tesla make that jump too? No, it stayed down. All right. We'll go for another 2 more minutes. Rent. So Juliana, you said rent, and then the rest goes into savings. I love it. It's good to have a safety net. It's pulling more down right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to short it again. A little curve right here though. Okay. We'll pull back up. It's like it did an initial drop right there and then pull back up. The winner was the Cool Mormon. Number 22. Okay, what if we just use 100 shares instead of 1,000? So instead of using 928,000, we'll just use 92,800. It's climbing back up here. Okay, I'm trying to, before I end the stream, I'm trying to see if I can do this trade real quick. If I can't do the trade, then we'll end here in just a second, but I would like to place another trade if I can. Just kind of watching it for a second. Alright, looks like I may not place a trade. Maybe I should do another short, but let's do 500 if we do short. Because that is pulling back down there. We're gonna get ready. Okay, actually we're gonna go with 1,000 shares again. We're gonna short at 925, 1,000 shares. Just got me in. Okay, so if I mouse over, most of them got in at 925.28 and 001. So still most of them at 001. So basically 925. It is climbing back up a little bit, but I'm not too worried about that. It's pulling up a little there. Well, it started higher, but now it's pulling down. We're still going to set it up. Get ready to go for 924, I should say. There's 924s, but we want it to drop a little bit more. We're just waiting for it. $924.56. It's waiting. 0.60. I'm looking at the bid column. 0.05. So now it's in the 923s. So we can do 923. Cover at 923. That'll be a $2 movement if we can get that, which 1,000 shares, so it'd be $2,000, literally double what we have made today. So we're waiting for that. Again, I'm not too worried that it went back in the 25s for a moment here. So if we can get this play to go before I end the live stream. It is crossing the red line for a second here. So we'll see. $926. Again, I'm not too worried. I think it will drop back down to 923 and we'll get out there and make a couple thousand. But looks like it's gonna take me a moment to do that, so for it to come back. So we're actually just gonna end the stream here. I appreciate you all taking the time to come in and watch. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will look forward to seeing you guys next week. Next week, Monday, is the plan. Next week, Monday, is Valentine's Day, so if you're able to come, great. If you're not, you're welcome to rewatch the stream at that point. All right, but other than that, have a great rest of your day. Thanks for coming in.